Hello, in this video, we, I'm going to talk about light.
Faster than light travel sounds like pure sci-fi. Warp drives, hyperspace, the whole deal. But there's a speculative idea called the Quanta Physics Theory with a kinetic grid model that tries to sneak around Einstein without breaking the rules locally. Today, I'm breaking down how it claims FTL could work, and where it runs into big questions. First, the hook. Instead of flooring a rocket to outrun light, this theory says, don't move the ship through space, move space around the ship. If that sounds like a warp bubble, you're not far off, but the mechanism here is different. Let's demystify it. Step 1. The massless state via Higgs field interaction. In standard physics, particles get mass by interacting with the Higgs field. This theory proposes a way to shield a vessel from that field, decoupling it so it behaves as if it has no mass. No mass means no inertia, so you don't hit the E-mc2 wall because there's no m-resisting acceleration. In principle, that slashes the energy cost to reach extreme speeds. The idea hinges on engineering a localized field that turns off the coupling. That's a huge claim, and an even huger engineering problem. But that's the pitch. Step 2. Kinetic grid compression. The slinky effect. Imagine space as a dynamic elastic grid. Instead of shoving your ship across the grid, you squeeze the grid in front and stretch it behind. The craft sits inside a local bubble that's basically at rest, while the bubble rides the gradient you've created. Because you're not moving through your local space, you're not violating local speed limits, yet the bubble can traverse external space effectively faster than light. Think surfer on a wave, zombie. The board isn't sprinting through water molecules, the wave carries it. Step 3. Gravity as a pressure differential. Here, gravity isn't just curvature, it's pressure in the kinetic grid. If you generate high pressure behind and low pressure ahead, the vessel gets pushed, like a submarine riding a pressure slope. Unlike rockets capped by exhaust velocity, this propulsion scales with pressure contrast. Crank the differential, and in theory you can surf superluminally across the grid. So, what would this mean if it worked? No fuel tanks blasting reaction mass, propulsion is field-driven, no crushing g-forces. If the bubble preserves your local frame, you feel almost nothing. Interstellar trips shrink from millennia to years, maybe days. Now the reality check. Turning off Higgs coupling isn't something we know how to do, or even if it's physically allowed without catastrophic side effects. Compressing and expanding spacetime requires exotic energy distributions we've never produced. Pressure-based gravity needs a consistent, testable model that matches all existing observations, from GPS to gravitational waves. And any FTL scheme has to grapple with causality paradoxes. Bubble or not, you must keep cause before effect. Bottom line, the quanta physics theory with its kinetic grid model is a bold attempt to reframe motion. Don't fight space, sculpt it. It's elegant on paper, wildly ambitious in practice, and it lives squarely in the realm of speculative physics until we see hard math, lab evidence, and a path to engineering. But that's how breakthroughs start, with an audacious what if. If we can learn to shape the grid, to slip mass, surf pressure, and ride a compressed wave of spacetime, then distances stop being walls and become tracks. Until then, it's a thought experiment worth doing, because even if we don't get warp bubbles, we might discover new physics along the way. Thanks for the brain ride. If you want a deeper dive, tell me which piece to unpack next: Higgs shielding, grid compression, or pressure gravity.